So I'm working on setting this up real fast. Still working on setting this up. I'm gonna change that to white so you can be seen a little bit better. I actually might do a video while I'm recording here for the live stream. Need to center this up at the top up here. I don't know why it got uncentered. I changed it to white. There we go. And I accidentally changed the color of that one. Change it to white. Did you read the bottom? Tells you why. Okay. Also, I need to change this FOV back to normal for vertical live. And do I have any signs with me? No, I don't. I'm going to do it with the purple wood. I need to find out if I have any of those laying around. Could have sworn I had some somewhere. I'll just make some. Okay. So I'm gonna do it over on. Yes, that's Dragon Egg JK. I want to move my bed over here. And I don't really need anything. I just want anybody to comment their name and I'll add it to my wall. Oh, forgot I can't use the underlines. Does that count? Nope. Let's try those. Yeah, those will stay. Okay. So first one down. And I'm going to change the color of that. I think it's... And C, we'll change it to green. No, that's red. It'd be... And A for green, I believe. Yep. And A again. I'll change that one. And last but not least, and A. You can't rob me. And the QR code should work. Trying to remember what the code for bold is. What do you mean, what item do I need? My wife just texted me asking if I got any neat things from Chuck E. Cheese. Me and my son went, and he played the race car game, motorcycle game the whole time. The item I was searching for was my signs, so I could start putting names up on the wall. Oops. Not at. It needs to be and. And with that, I'm going to remove that part. Push that all the way to the side. Then push that one all the way to that side. And A all the way across. There we go. A little bit better. What are you gonna rob me of? I don't have any money. I'm poor. See? See, I only have 4 million. Oh, it is done? I'll come and take a look in just a minute. Okay, I'll put your name up on the wall, dear Diori, or something like that. And Deore. There we go. Your name's up there now. I had 10 billion. Okay, but I wanted you to type it into the live chat. But I'll put it up there. Ah. Double check. 3 F's after wolf. Okay, there you go. Give you something. Okay, let's go find something to give you. I can give you a music disc. Actually, I'll give you a cookie. What command is he looking for? I'm not sure what command he's trying to find. Oh, the pay command. I have an unlimited heat source. I also have an empty pumpkin spice latte and some summer pants. Something like money. I don't know when I'm gonna do a face reveal yet. I might leave it a mystery for a while. We had so much fun playing on that motorcycle there at the Chuck E. Cheese. We got a buy one get 1 hour free coupon, and so my daughter's at school, and so he wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese. How about this? I will go to a random place in the world. Whoever finds me first gets 10 million. Um, So I'm not hiding yet. I need to turn off the map thing. There we go. So you don't know what Chuck E. Cheese looks like? No, you can't. You can't see my cords. I just turned off my map. Okay, so actually, I have a good spot. Here we go. First person to find me will get 10 million. And while I'm waiting for y'all, I'm gonna take care of this. Hint is it's in the middle of the ocean. That's first hint. I'm not gonna teleport you to me. Second hint is Donnie Bobes tried to kill Linux at this location. The mini-map mod, that is Xaero's mini-map. It's a real good one to have. So I will give a second hint. It is south half of the world. Well, somebody's bound to find me. You can always turn entities off on the mini-map. Actually, I think I can turn off coordinates on the mini-map. Oh! Tony Babes found me. Yeah, 1.21 is what I'm working on. Or using right now. So Tony Babes was the first to find me. So, a little bit of history with this. Linux was doing a live stream here off of Twitter. Or, not Twitter, Twitch. And Donnie Bobes came on and tried to blow up Linux in the middle of one of his songs that he was trying to sing. And I kept on tracking down both of them fairly easy, so I was able to watch the whole thing happen, like in first person. I was flying around and caught them in the act, and so as soon as they left, I went ahead and claimed the spot and put up a little sign to dedicate it to them. That was 5 days from a year from ago. Okay, let me think. What other places can I? I am going to go to the Acro. So first person to find me gets 10 million. And there's your first hint. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna clean up the walls in here a little bit. That's the name of this teleport location. I'm not gonna teleport you to me. So, I don't know if any of y'all know what this location is. I've actually unclaimed it since then, because I don't really need it anymore. But you could start on one end and fall down, and it helps build up your acrobat skills. Each time you hit the bottom, you gain a little bit of acrobats. See, I'm at 134 on acrobats. And each time I fall, I gain a little bit extra. See, this next one should there we go. One more. There we go. So see, my acrobats increased to 135. That's what this whole area here is. And actually, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and reclaim part of it. Mainly the holes themselves. So second clue is it's on the south side of the map. Not let me claim that. Oh, Tony Bates found me again, but you found me for the last one. So I'm not gonna let you have it for this time. Oh, all claims have to be 5 wide. That's why I won't let me do it. I don't need this area really. I've already. It's up to you. No, I'm not gonna choose. You choose. It's not that far south. You gotta remember, Tony's been in the game for quite a while, so they know pretty much all the terrain and stuff. Why'd you send me 300,000? I don't need 300,000. I'll send it back to you. Don't make this a pavement fight. No. Ha. Who are you gonna send? Okay, so I just need to send. Is that right? Yep, 10 million. Flamey Wolf is second to be here. Um. And of course, he sent it back. I'm gonna turn on my mini map for this next one. And let's find another place to go. I'm gonna do claim 8. Okay. First one to find me. Creeper looking at me over there. Let's see if I can snipe him while I'm waiting. Oh. Yeah, there's a mushroom island. There's 2 mushroom islands. Have you never looked at my map of the world? Oh. Baby zombie. I overshot him. There we go. Yeah. Elephant and Monkey live on the one that we were just on. They live on the south side of it, while the Acrobat's course is on the north. That's part of why they have their whole base mushroom themed. This is part of the whole reason I have this area as a teleport, because this base was full of spawners, and so I put a teleport here, so whenever it finally went up for grabs, I was able to grab it. Joshua E. Lemon. Okay. I'm gonna go home real fast and put his name up on my bedroom wall. Home farm. I haven't used that one in quite a while. And let me dye that to green. And A. Lowercase a. Need to put down another couple signs. I'll put the other two down here. Okay, I'm back at the location I was. Why do you keep trying to teleport to me? Looks like there might be some pink wood over that direction somewhere. Yeah. Pink trees over there. No, I don't see any roads anywhere close. It's pretty far off in the middle of nowhere. How'd y'all both drown at the same exact time? Yeah, there's pretty much nothing around this area. Just this one little build here. Did something happen to my hand? I don't see my hand anymore. I don't know what I did to get rid of my hand. Did I have a hand earlier? I'm not really sure. Let's see. I'm not sure on spruce biomes or not. You know my coordinates are up there. You're free to look at them. Use them to your advantage. I have a bunch of paper I need to use up. Oh, I remember these. I had a bunch of papers with different little phrases on them. Like, I'm watching you. Yes, don't be scared, and no. So I could drop them on people and them not know that I was doing it. And then I have a name tag named Wee Man. I was needing a little zombie, one of the little ones for something one time, and so I named the name tag Wee Man. So in case I found one, I could name tag him. I have a bunch of leads over here. Pull those out of there. Out of the cold storage. I'm gonna drop the bamboo. I'm gonna drop that iron ingot. I don't need that stone. Gunpowder I can get rid of. Nuggets. Do a little bit of cleanup while I'm over here. There you go. Oh, I just saw somebody's dot fly over. Bat found me. Ow. I know I have a bounty, but you don't need to kill me just because you found me. Let's see. There's no claims anywhere around here. There has to be some claim somewhere. Bat's on right now. He was the one that found me. Actually, I know what I can do. You get 10 million. No, I didn't forget to give him. I just he started hitting me as soon as he found me. and so I wasn't able to give it to him at first. I had to hightail it out of there. Actually, I'm not even on the top bounties. Let's see. Can't remember how to check my bounty. Maybe it's MB. That's just telling me ones I've sent out. I don't really know how much I have. You have quite a bit of a bounty. Sometimes they glitch and they don't remove everything. Actually, I'll let them. I was not going to let you come at first, but I decided to let you come over here. I was going to go up as high as I could and just drop you. Not entirely unfair. I forgot to unclaim that area. Where was that claim at? Right here. Okay, next location. Oh, JK found me first. There you go. I'll come and look at your base sooner. A little bit easier to get in this time. I like the black carpet. Really helps with the spawn proofing. Fish, random loot. Bamboo growing room. Nice little base. I like the AFK spot here. You really need to put some armrests on this chair though. That's one way you could improve it a little bit. Just put a couple signs on each side of the... TP accept? Okay. Just a second. Well, if it didn't find any... not at the moment. I'm not hiding right now. But y'all are welcome to join me up here if y'all want. Up in the outhouse. So this little outhouse up here, there was a claim that was expiring that I really needed, and so I built this little outhouse right at the sky limit. And if you see this little fence post over here, that was the edge of the claim. And so every so often I would click on the fence post with the claim shovel to try to expand my claim out to that fence post. And I don't need the shulker back. I have pretty much unlimited shulkers. I have all these here. Plus, actually I need to stand up. Caps lock. Plus I have access to these ones over here. See, all these shulker boxes here are all full of shulker shells. I have access to those. And then just regular shulker boxes. So, I pretty much have all the shulkers I really need. Ooh, that is a little bit expensive for a cave spider. I am gonna buy Maze's netherite though. And put that in there. So I'm at 138 netherite ingots and 950 netherite blocks. I don't really need any lodestones. I have one. Haven't you seen it? If you come this way, I have it over here. Just cheat and fly. But, so you have a lodestone right up here. Perfect viewing angle for my QR code. I believe I spelled that right. Let me double check. This one that I just got for free. Actually, I think I misspelled something. Looks like I spelled it correctly. It doesn't show the same as what you have in the game right now, though. That's what's throwing me off. There's no way to really prevent people from buying or selling your heads. It's gonna happen. The only thing you can do is prevent them from being able to have your bounty heads. Because if you have bounty heads, it actually tells you that it's like limited edition heads that aren't duplicatable. Like Raggy YouTube's here. If you look at it, it says official bounty head, beheaded by who, and what the bounty was. That bounty was 111 million whenever I beheaded him. That's why I keep on my wall. One of the only deaths that he's ever had. I was taking my special hat off the wall, so I had to, or head off the wall, so I needed to close up the door. So why don't you buy it for $1 million if you don't want him to have it up there? So why do you have $0? What have you been spending all your money on? I know I can sit in here for like next to no time at all and have at least $1 million. I dare you to go back in there, JK. I dare you to go. You're not cooked yet. You're close to cooked, but not quite. There you go. I love the sound of a cooking player. I can always do this. But this one I can turn off that one and turn on the other two. I have it set up to where up here in the roof, I'll show you. So I have it set up to where each line, the buttons are able to feed the lava contraption. This way, it'll turn it on. Or over here I have the master button, which goes to all 3 stalls and turns all of them opposite of whatever they are. It was a neat little trick trying to get that all set up the way it needed to be whenever I was setting it all up. I kept trying to figure out ways to get it to work, and finally I figured out I could drive it this way and have the other side all be linked up. Fine, I'll let you up here. There you go. So, that was one of the things that I put into the bank whenever I was making it. So I could keep others from being able to get in. Or, I could eliminate players that were not following the rules in the bank. Or shut down stalls. Hey, Bob. Do you want your name on my wall? I can put your name up if you want. Yeah, I'll put yours up. Does that change real fast? Bob the Gamer YouTube. There you go. You're on my wall of users now. I don't have any bee spawners. Those aren't mine. Those are on loan. Those are all borrowed from Kelephant. No problem, Bob. Saying Bob like that reminds me of a show, it's on Apple TV, but it's about space. For All Mankind. That's the name of the show. But they all start watching a show on there that they all start saying, "Hey Bob, hey Bob." So anytime anybody's named Bob, I think of that show. Yeah, leave your name in the YouTube chat, and I'll put your name up there. So, the crazy thing is okay, Bat, I will. Just give me a minute. So the crazy tag is a sub tag. That was one of the first things I got on the server whenever I started. It was super cheap to get the prefix tokens, and I figured out that I could get one of those and it'd let me stand out from everybody else a little bit more than that. And then once I started getting ranks and stuff, the ranks actually have different colors. So if you look, I have the Puppet Master rank underneath where it says gems and stuff over on the right hand side. Okay, so Suitor Battle 3023 and A before that. Then I can never remember your name, Bat. I need your actual username. BatKnight123. And is that lowercase? Yep. There we go. No problem. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna do this also. I'm gonna Add an item frame here, item frame there, and put my QR codes on both sides there. Who's Nuketown? Or what's Nuketown, Bob? Oh, I'll put this in right now. If anybody has glow ink, I'll pay a hefty price for it. Because I don't have enough glow ink to change these ones. And oh, I haven't played Call of Duty in like a decade. That was one of my college games that I played back on the 360 times. I had my Xbox 360. I had a clear shell on it. So I'm 35. So not super old, but not super young either. So, Bat, how much do you want to charge for it? Or how much do you have? That's the question. How much do you have? 16. I'll give you 1.6 million for it. Okay. I'll still pay you anyways. There you go. Close the door while I'm working in here. Let's see how far this gets me. A little bit closer. And I need to go grab a couple. scrap straight out of the chest for right now. So I don't have to make any more. Not like I'm going to sell out of blue maps anytime soon. Well, I appreciate you saying that I sound younger than I am. So, yeah, I'm 35. My wife is 33. And I have a daughter that's going to be 9 here in a month. And a son that's 4. So, the 4-year-old stays home with me. I'm a stay-at-home dad. And then my daughter is in 3rd grade, so she goes to school. Yeah, Bob, I am the richest, and mainly it's thanks to these T10s over here. If it wasn't for having my T10, I'd be poor. Home big is how I get into those, but they can hold up to 50 million, and it takes about a day, half a day for them to fill up to that. So I can basically go AFK overnight, and in the morning I usually have about 40 million whenever I wake up. Mainly just depending on how long it takes me to wake up completely and get back on Minecraft to check on them and stuff. Oops. I hate whenever I do that. T1s won't make you nothing. The best way for you to make money is just to stay in one of these stalls. You can double check what time reset happens, but just make sure you collect from your spawner before the resets happen. Like I have the universal time listed, but the next one here is in 8 hours, I believe. It's 2 o'clock for me right now, so, or 2:41, so 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. So yeah, 8 hours from now is the next reset. Yeah, spawners, I have bumped the price up quite a bit because this is my current offerings. I haven't really messed with the bottom prices, but the good ones, I've really had to bump up the prices. So how am I? I'm fairly good. It's been rainy and cold for the last week or so. So haven't got to go outside as much as I want to. I finally got a battery for my Traxxas RC car. And ever since I did that, I haven't been able to get out and play with it, so I had to use it in the living room one day just to play with it a little bit. And I'm actually thinking about, it's a Traxxas Bandit right now. I'm thinking about getting a chassis, old chassis of a Traxxas Stampede and putting all the hardware into that so I can do more off-road running with it. Because the Bandit's too low to be able to run off-road, and I want to be able to take it to the park and play with it while my children play on the playground. So, how much money do I make with YouTube? Right now I don't make nothing. So, main thing I need to do is get monetized. Right now I have enough subscribers. You need to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to be monetized, but you also have to have 4,000 watch hours. So that comes out to basically about 11 hours a day of watch time, if I remember correctly. Or it might be per week. No, it's per day. 10 hours per day. And so that's what I'm working on right now. Doing these live streams counts as watch hours. And because y'all get to interact with me, it makes it more engaging than my regular videos. And so I get a little bit more watch time hours and just posting regular videos. Like whenever I did all the spawner crates the other day, ended up with like 5.5 watch hours from that. And basically it's about building up an audience, and eventually I'll be able to make some money with it. But it's just a way for me to have fun, and that right now. A tier 3 XP orb. You're talking about a spawner XP orb? I'm not sure if that's actually a tier 3. Let me double check. Let's see. XP orb. Is a tier 8 spawner. Which, if somebody has one of those, I'm willing to buy it for $1.5 billion in here. But those are hard to come by. I know Tony has some of those, but I know they're not gonna give them up. That horse totally took me by surprise there. I don't really give away spawners. It takes away from the bank. The bank is a public resource available to everybody. That's why I have all the spawners in here. Like, The T8s generate a 1,200 or 1,500, give or take. Like every time it spawns, and they spawn at least once every minute or so. I don't really sell the spawners, and I'm not even sure if I even have any of those. Actually, I do. I have a fox and a donkey, but I'm actually getting close to another T6. If I was to get one more T4, I'd be able to make it all up into the what you call it. Yes, suitor, you can claim the money. You click on the signs for the spawners. That's what the bank is for. If you look right here, it tells you exactly how to use the bank. You enter the stall, click the spawner, wait for more money to spawn, click again, and then you become rich. And Bob, the more banks that are made, the more fragmented everything becomes. There's not really any point to making a bank unless you have the best spawners. And so basically anybody that's wanting to sit in a bank making money is going to go to wherever they got whatever bank has the best spawners. That's one of the things that I realized early on was if I started providing the service of spawners to people to freely use, I could just keep getting more and not have all this fragmentation with spawners and stuff, and make it where people can easily make money, not have to search all over for banks. Because like my bank is nice and easy to find. As soon as you hit spawn, you just go straight south, and it's pretty much right here. You can see the sign and everything, and I have all the information about the bank and stuff all over, so people can easily find it. Whereas some other banks, like okay, OMG, I'll put your name up in just a minute. But like, this is my old bank where I originally had it. Hooligan Cow took it over. They should. I don't know. But this is where my version 2 bank was, right here. And it was good whenever everybody was actively going to the end in that, because I built this whole shopping area here and built it all up so where people could build shops and everything. But then people started leaving, and so not as many people were coming through here, and so the bank kind of died down here. And so I didn't mind giving up that bank because it's not really worthwhile having there. Come on. There we go. I beat the game. Yay! OMG. Eight, 4, 6. There you go, OMG. I have your name up there now. Yeah, I remember whenever my maps were getting resold. I was not too happy about that. It was not something that I was happy with. No problem, OMG. I appreciate you tuning in. Oh, I need to turn on the flyback. Yeah, I like your horse. Question is, if you get off the horse, does it let you back on? Somebody dropped rotten flesh in my thing down here. Obviously, I think somebody did. I have a bunch of stuff in the donations. Actually need to reroute it to another chest. There we go. Come up here and grab a couple hoppers so I can reroute the... No, I don't need any help with duplicating the blue maps. Actually, I do need to take them off the wall over there and make an extra one. I have all the supplies to duplicate. I just have to pull them out. I have a cartography table hidden underneath here, so I can easily duplicate. I think it's in here. I have a bunch of paper and redstone. Put all that junk in there. Iron ingots or blocks. There we go. There's a bunch of iron there. I don't know what that sound was. I think maybe the trash truck. I don't know if y'all were able to hear it or not. But it was like a banging sound. Like a doinging. Let's see, 15. Then maps. Then, oops. Oh, I still had some maps in there anyways. But yeah, I have quite a few of my YouTube maps in here. Just so whenever I'm posting them up in the auction house, that is a Loyalty Trident. That's not the one off my wall, is it? No, that's not my one off the wall. Not bad. A yellow map. So I can probably make one. I actually had help with those whenever I was making them. Monkey pretty much made all the different colors. But I have a spot where I can make them, so I might end up making some more. I have to plan it out sometime and do it. Yeah, you can buy them and duplicate them if you want. Just don't be reselling them. It's when you try to resell them that I don't like that. I pretty much just have the maps right now just so it adds to my shop here, because you can easily buy everything else everywhere else, but maps are kind of unique, and so you can't just go out in the middle of nowhere and find a map. You have to actually make them. Speaking of maps, the Donny Bobes by the Seashore one, the original artist of it actually finally came back. But the white beds. So basically I have that as a empty shop. I didn't want it to be totally empty, so it still looked like it belonged there. And so I listed them for 10 trillion or 100 trillion, just so I could have that not look out of place. Because if I just had a blank frame there, people would be like, why don't you put something in there? So instead I have the white beds in there. And I have 10 of them in there right now. Just somewhere for me to store them. I have a ton of these name tags. And I'm almost to 1,000 netherite blocks. But y'all are wanting yellow and cyan for maps. So I'll try to gather up some of the resources for that and see what I can do about making those two types of maps. I have plenty of yellow dye and quite a bit of cyan dye. So yeah, those 4 chests there, Kelly Kelliphant has access to all 4 of those. We're real good friends, and so whenever I was setting up my shop, she wanted to sell sugar boxes in here, and so I gladly gave her a spot in my shop. She also has another area down here that I set up whenever I had my other bank. I had a bank here set up, the version 3 of it. And so whenever people would walk out the front door of the bank here, she had all her shops over here. But they've pretty much all been bought out since then. I used to always buy the mushrooms, but she actually keeps those in stock. Getting a little bit late here, so I'm gonna call it the end right now for my stream. Thank you to JK Maxi, Dior, Flamey Wolf, Josh Tree Lemon, Bob the Gamer YouTube, Suitor Bow, Bat Knight, and OMG Gamer for dropping their names in and watching the stream. I'm gonna probably do another one of these maybe tomorrow or Friday, I don't know yet. But thanks for watching and see y'all next time. Bye.